end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. B to the B to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing a master villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard within the rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Y'all are dealing with the best of the worst. Does anybody want to volunteer to die first? Wind up on the wrong side of a troubling curse. I'm a bully and I'm looking for a bubble to burst. Double the verse, rubble the debris in my wake. Coming for me was a mistake. Gonna give a guarantee your bodies are gonna break. One look at me, you can see that I've been taking the cake. Putting the credible and incredible. I consider any and all enemies edible. I can see that you're finding your decision to be regrettable. Think about it this way, your death will be unforgettable. They won't remember your name. You'll end up another dismembered and maimed adventurer. I bring the flame, a shame. They don't make thermometers that can withstand my temperature. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. Invaders have never evaded my trap, you betas have better be ready to scrap. My haters, I'm taking their place on the map. A gator, I'm patiently waiting to snap. No cap, I'm an abominable beast, can't nobody beat me. Call the police, everybody that I meet ends up deceased. I've been tearing these people apart piece by piece. And I feast on the meat of the meek, and I eat a priest at least 3 times a week. Increase the heat until I release the freak. You're battling without a battle and you're up the creek. You can call me whatever you choose. I'm overloaded and blowing the fuse. You're losing your crew, that's so sad. I guess that'll teach you to avoid the big bad. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster.
Here we are. Let's get you guys going so everyone can hear your beautiful voices.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, we've got the Zoramir back.
Woo! I'm alive.
He didn't fall off a cliff when he was mountain climbing.
Nope.
He didn't. He
Nor-
didn't. Welcome to the dungeon, everybody. We'll be your guide.
Wait, how come Zoramir goes out camping and he comes back and his beard is shorter?
I don't know. Not only that, he's not any tanner.
No.
Like,
I burn like a true Irishman. So I put on the sunscreen till I look like a snowman.
and of course, I say that, and I just spent a week in Tampa, and of course, I look just as vampiric as when I left. So, and it's not that I wasn't out in the sun, and I don't wear sunscreen. So, yeah, I just wear a shirt because as God intended. Nobody wants to see my body, and the sun does not want to kiss it. One bad burn in your life, you'll never wear sunscreen again. You'll just wear clothes. So,
Clothes.
yeah. Well, welcome everybody. Exciting times. I'm just saying, like, I'm writing the end. We are into the end. If you're new to us, this is exciting. This is going to be some fun stuff that we're getting into. But we've probably got 4 sessions left, maybe 4 or 5.
Or
Oh, dang.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Depending on what you guys do, obviously.
guys, we need to stretch it out.
Yeah, we need to go back
Yeah.
to Cider Point.
And then this will be over. So
Oh,
Bury
yeah.
the heads in Cider Point.
we're about 2 months behind schedule, but that's because we had to take like the month of July off because of work stuff. And September we'll miss a week, but won't be terrible.
September.
But we do have some exciting thing. You may notice something new in the interface. We are being sponsored now by Factor 75. It's a subdivision of HelloFresh. And for those of you who thought HelloFresh isn't for me because I don't like cooking and I don't like the time of prepping it and cutting it and doing all that, Factor 75 says, you know what? We don't have time for that either. So it's prepared food. It's never frozen. They ship it to you in a container on ice and everything, but it's not frozen. And then it's your meals for the week. If you click our link, !Factor, it'll pop up here during the stream. You can get $130 off across 6 boxes, 6 orders, basically. So use my link or go to gofactor75.com and use code FACTORS SE3430 to get that $130 off across 6 boxes. So I'm going to be doing it this week. Going ahead and getting my first box, and on one of the Wednesdays we'll maybe open those up or go through those or let you know how those taste. So get some meals for yourself. It helps us out a bit in the process, and we appreciate that. They have a lot
feed
of
a starving Zoramir.
yeah.
Mm.
It's not just rotten meat. We can feed him with more than rotten meat. But looking at their website, they have a lot of things like for keto diets. If you're into that, it's the idea is for people who are trying to watch what they eat, which is me for sure, on a regular basis. So me and the wife are going to check that out. So we ask that you do that too. Exciting stuff. We always appreciate sponsorship.
Can I do an unsponsored promotion?
An unsponsored promote. Are you trying to sell, like, dude, it's not working.
Chicken.
hours.
No. Oh, where'd it go? Chicken salad chick. You guys ever heard of this? It's
No.
freaking amazing. Chicken salad chick. You probably can't see it.
I think I saw it while I was down. While I was down there,
It's
they had one in
so
Tampa.
good. I like whenever I come up to the Georgia or Tennessee area, I look for chicken salad chick. I'm like, when are you coming to Florida? Because that's amazing. There you go. Shameless plug. They're not even a sponsor.
They're not. But if they want to be a sponsor,
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be a chicken salad host. Hi, I'll be.
I
a
mean,
chicken
we're still
salad chick.
waiting. We're still waiting. Dr. Squatch, focus with me for a minute.
Oh, pine tar. Give me some
More than
pine tar.
50% of us use your product.
Mhm.
You can't see it, but right here on my desk.
Right. Yeah, right here.
Mhm.
Right here in my pits is Dr. Squatch. There's Dr. Squatch here.
I'd show you
There's
where I
Dr.
use
Squatch
it, but it's
here.
the pine tar soap. So
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to sponsor us, it's out there. Yeah, there's the code. Use Factor. There's the code for Factor 75. I'm going to try it out. I'm sure one of these other folks will try it out as well.
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Yeah,
If you do 8 meals, it's $6 a serving.
See, there you go.
Not
goodness,
bad.
that's cheaper than you can get anywhere else right now.
That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll have some reviews. I tell you, if it comes from HelloFresh, the food I got from HelloFresh was very, very good. And I expect this is going to be the same quality of food. It was delicious. So yeah, Cherry, this may be something that's like kind of down your alley too, because I think you said you had done HelloFresh or something like HelloFresh before. So this is just HelloFresh, but it's already chopped up and cooked or ready to go for you. You just have to nuke it. So we like nuking things here in America. So
Whoa, that got dark fast.
That's
on that note,
I'm kind of sad now because Blaylock's only going to be around for 12
yeah,
hours and then he's gone.
yeah.
Clock's
Think about
ticking.
that.
That's
Like, how do you
sad.
like it? It hurts. Like, I'm like, oh God, it's going to be over. 3 years, 3.5, getting toward that of like writing this out and like watching all these fun moments go by, and it's just going to be done. Like, I'm excited to kind of reveal stuff that's been cooking for years, but then I'm sad that these characters are gonna be over with. So it's very bittersweet, Cherry. So yeah.
$60 for the first 8 meals. Just $10 shipping.
Okay. That's not bad at all. I definitely spend that.
No, it's what, $49.49 before the shipping.
Something like that. We'll have some reviews for you coming up. We're gonna have them for a little bit, so we'll have some reviews coming up on the.
Let's take the first 30 minutes and have the chat like order it as well, and we'll do tech support and make sure
Yeah,
that they
right.
have the code in there. And then
Look
once
at that.
everybody has signed up for it, then we'll continue on with the campaign.
Guys,
so
look
I'll get
on our
started.
interface. One person has already ordered. Thanks, Jeremy. It already shows up. It updates live. So while we're playing, we can see that count up. And like I said, you're supporting us as well. And we like that. That helps us maintain our equipment. And we're going to get some stuff out to the community and things like that. So as soon as I figure out how to do it. But you didn't come here for me to talk about Factor 75 the whole time. You came here to get the rest of the story. And we left off on a pretty harrowing spot. So let's get started. Let's. Dun, dun. Bring this down a little bit so that Zoramir doesn't.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, for some reason you never do. I think it's on your end. It takes a while to crank up for you all.
How is it on mine?
I don't know. It's definitely playing. The dragon is not
easier to
still.
blame you.
Yeah, I even randomly picked the same song we were using last week, so that's impressive. All right, where we left off, the party was helping. They traveled over to Breckensfjord. They were helping kind of get things prepared. As the night come to attack, they head out onto the battlefield to protect themselves. And an old friend lands in the battlefield. Lystra, the white dragon of the north, lands to finish her business with the party. And after a very close, if you go over to our Discord, there's a screenshot in there of how close it actually was. I think collectively nobody had more than 30 hit points left.
Wow.
So it was bad. And Grayson's still yelling at me because this is like the second battle in a row where he's went down. So
We're all just gonna put Grayson in front of us. Just be like, all right, Grayson, you go talk to Broman. I'll be right over here.
So, as the dragon falls, you were there on the battlefield. The battle's still kind of raging on. The pillars in front of you. What do you want to do next?
Destroy the pillar
All right.
before anything else comes.
Is that where you're headed, Grayson?
I'm also going to be going with them to help destroy it. And, right there.
Okay. I mean, this is actually what Galtier is right now. All right, Zoramir, what are you doing? You just hop down.
I'm gonna go and try and scavenge a tooth from the dragon's head.
Okay. All right. And Blaylock, what are you doing
I'm taking aim and firing
from out
at
here?
the at what?
From out here? Okay.
Yeah, just gonna take aim and fire at the.
All right. So Grayson got up and he runs over there quickly. We'll let you go first. Go ahead and make your attack. Galtier, go ahead and roll up your attack, and Blaylock, roll yours as well.
Okay, was I rolling?
Attack. Melee. Just go over there and fist it.
24 to hit.
That just
18 on the
hits.
first.
That hits.
And Blaylock has 26 to hit
With your gun?
with my gun.
Dang.
Oh, wait. I think I still have the sound effect. Yep.
Oh, good. I was worried you'd lost it.
All right. You fire, and as you all hit the statue, chunks of stone, and they start cracking, and it splits open. And this one, you hear a beam shoots into the air, and it kind of blows you back onto the ground, Galtier and Grayson. And as it does, you
Back again.
you see the shell that's been around the Black Tower. It flickers for a few moments and just disperses off into the distance. As you turn, the skeletons that are there, they begin dropping to the ground with a clatter as cheers ring out across the battlefield. What would you like to do?
All right. Let's go get that bastard Craft.
Kidding.
I don't know about you, Gracie, but I can't fight too much longer right now.
Hmm.
I think I can feel broken ribs.
You check back in with the king. Zormir, did you find anything on the dragon?
How did my attempt go?
Roll a survival check.
Survival check.
That's what you use to like remove pieces of things.
10.
I thought that was animal handling. Oh no, it's survival.
No, it's already dead. There's nothing to handle.
No,
I
there's
thought,
no
I thought
handling.
I've used strength in the past for this.
Nope, it's always survival.
Definitely used strength before.
That was like one of the first things that Zoromir did was try to skin some raptors, and then it ended up turning into terrible. And he held on to that meat for like years.
There's probably bits of it still in my bag.
I'll say
Probably.
with a 10, you can get one of the teeth out of the jaw.
Hell yeah. I am not gonna poke my skin with it. I'll just put it in my bag for right now.
Okay. So you
How big
place
is
it in
it?
your bag. I mean, it's probably 6 to 8 inches.
It's like half my height or so.
It's pretty big.
Cool.
Well, if you're done over there, Zormir, you might want to get back to the king and see who's wounded. Maybe we can find Blaylock's new friend with the arm who we never saw again.
All right.
I'm sure he was handling himself on the battlefield quite nicely. I regret possibly giving it to him. If I don't see him, I don't know how to withdraw my magic. I'd hate for him to be in a precarious situation and be without his enhancements.
Well, he sure as shit didn't help it with the dragon.
Here, let me help you with that. And I'll come over there and cast Cure Wounds on him.
What's happened to you, Grayson? I used to
Oh,
know
that's
you
right.
to
You
be,
didn't.
to be the
you didn't
fighter
st-
that never got hit on the battlefield.
You were on top of the dragon. I was under her feet.
She
The
did
rules-
not like you.
Oh, that's where you were
roles
hiding.
were reversed this time. Usually, Grayson is on top and Zoramir is on the bottom.
What?
You'd be so lucky.
That's canon.
There's much-
Oh my god, that's
Did you
terrible! What did I
intend
do?
that?
No.
There's much better places to hide, Grayson, than under the foot of the dragon.
That dragon had it out for him.
All right, Grayson, heal for 10, please.
Just a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, I know.
Grayson's wounds begin to close.
Much appreciated either way. Well, it seems that even though they took some losses and damage to the mountain, we were at least somewhat successful in stopping a full-on invasion.
We need to get this place refortified. It's gaping wide open.
We should likely leave that to the people of Breckensfjord. We should not hesitate to go to the Black Tower.
Well, we definitely need to clean up and lick our wounds before leaving. And
True.
before we hit the Black Tower, we should probably speak to the king
Should probably get an army.
Yes.
of Raminia,
Mm.
since they seem more than interested in joining alliances now.
All right. So you want to head back to Breckensfjord?
Yeah.
Okay. You all begin walking back. As you get close to the city, you see some of the royal guards and you see the king himself there. Fresh from the battlefield. And as you see him, he's got kind of blood splattered. He's holding his side. He's got a pretty significant wound into his side. Well, I got more of them than they got of me.
King, do I have your permission to heal you?
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, so I'll put my hand over his wounds and cast Cure Wounds again.
You see the wounds mend up. Thank you. That'll help me get back.
Some rest is much needed. You fought well.
As did you. I saw the creature that came down and right in front of you. Beastly thing.
Not sure she was working for Broman anymore. Probably just pissed that we interrupted.
Well, didn't you piss her off last time you saw her?
We have a tendency to
A
do
bit.
that.
Everything
We have
comes
this
back at some
tendency.
time.
To irritate creatures of monstrous proportions.
Yeah, I heard.
Hmm.
Well, let's get inside the walls. I'll have an ale. And he looks over at Grayson. Well, you look like you need a rest and maybe a woman.
I don't think I could handle another woman currently. She kind of took it out of me.
Then an ale.
That I could always go for.
So you head back in, and for sake of brevity, you enjoy the evening. There's a lot of injured folk. You're there drinking ale for some time before Blaylock. You hear a thud in the doorway, and you see a dwarf with a mechanical arm come limping in. And you can see the arms all banged up. There are dents in it. There are cuts in it. You can see like bits of oil spurting out of it and a spark here and there.
You fared well. I feared I may have to pluck that armor from you on the battlefield because you would no longer need it. Excellent. How did it go?
I've had better days.
And the armor?
And he starts to make the finger gun motion, and the fingers bent to the side.
Not in here.
It won't straighten out anymore.
Well, I will definitely meet with the local blacksmith and see if we can fashion something like this for you. And upon my return, I can work with the enchanters on facilitating something more permanent. How does that sound?
Sounds good. And he sits down, and they bring him over an ale, and he just chugs the whole thing back. And he looks up at the bartender. Is that all? Before Crag stands up. Let's give a shout out to the Mucking Good Adventurers! And everyone raises and cheer.
That's a different feeling than I normally get when I hear that title for this group.
It's because we are mucking good.
King Crag comes over. Come on, laddies. Let's get you into some nice beds. And he leads you out
King.
into the palace itself. And very comfortable rooms. Is there anything anyone wants to do before sleepy time?
Oh, chatting with the king. Say, you may not see us for a while, if at all, after today. We march for the Black Tower. And I fear that we may not return. So, thank you, King. You have been very gracious and instrumental in the success of the island this far.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'll ever see you again if you head to that blasted tower.
Just remember us. Remember us after whatever transpires.
I will. We'll write your names into the records here. Everyone will always remember the Mucking Good Adventurers.
But I hate that name.
That poor that poor stable boy.
Anything else before bed?
I'm going to take that tooth and start trying to fashion it into a necklace.
Okay. Give me a dex check, as if you even need to do this.
Does my 10 thing apply to just a straight?
It's an ability check. Yep.
Okay, so 16.
Okay. You fashion into it's kind of big on you. I mean, it's a fair portion of your chest, but you fashion into a suitable necklace. Yeah.
Cool. I will wear that proudly.
Okay.
I am going to use the claw
Okay.
so I can heal and go to bed.
All right. So you get the bed all wet.
Yep.
I'll patch up with a healing kit for mine.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to use that. You're going to be taking a long rest, so.
I thought you said I used it to get how much health we get back and stuff.
No, you don't have to use it for a long rest.
Okay. Just for short. Let's see how much damage it takes for anything. Infuser. 2.
All right. How many, are you just resting the one night, or are you staying in Brecken's Fjord a couple days?
What is your exhaustion at, Blue Lock?
Mine is free and clear.
Okay. We should probably see about resupplying before we leave, but we definitely need to head. I'll send a message to the city about defending the dwarves and
Okay. All right. I mean, they communicate. Are you sending it Paperbird or?
I'm using the sending stone. Just a simple, hey, we made it here in time. We stopped the invasion. What's our next plans? We're gonna go see the king of Verminia again. We need to figure out attack on the tower.
Okay. This is to the king of Verminia, right? If I remember right.
I'm sending this to Lucidius, and
Oh,
she
okay.
had.
Okay.
But yeah, we can send something to Paperbird to the king of Verminia, since we're here in Brecken's Fjord.
Okay. She responds, "Things here are still grim. We lost a lot. But we're stabilizing. Blaylock's mother as well, but still resting."
I relay that to Blaylock.
That is good news. Thank you.
Glad to hear she's doing better.
As am I. I didn't know if she would recover. This is good. What shall we do? Shall we coordinate a full-on march on the tower?
I think it needs to be. We need to have all sides of that lake surrounded.
True.
We're up north, the elves from the west,
And
Verminia
Verminia
from the south, and we still have the
Halflings
gnolls.
from the east.
I don't.
Halflings can stay in the east for all I'm concerned.
They wouldn't get in the way.
Zoramir, would you like to send a Paperbird to Cider Point?
Sure.
Okay.
Paper bird? Like
It's a
a
paper
paper
bird.
airplane? Like, go little plane.
Hey, Paperbirds are like OP.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right.
What of the gnolls?
Oh, do you know they have our back?
They do.
Probably.
They have the furthest to come if we were to summon them.
And I suggest we get on top of that as well.
It must be. Then, I hope that they can get here quickly, for I fear that we are giving Broman much time to develop a countermeasure.
I'm sure after the first 2 invasions were stopped, he'd already begun. I don't think it really matters at this point.
Hmm.
He knows we were coming.
Then we prepare.
Should we hold fast here until we can ensure the gnolls will be within range?
I would suggest we get with King Crag and see what kind of battle strategy the dwarves might come up with.
Yes.
I have a feeling it will involve axes.
Usually.
All right. So the game plan is to contact all these folks and assemble around the lake.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll say this takes 3 to 4 days, if that's what you want to do.
Well, if you put it like that, now I have regrets.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
It's
it
travel
does.
times and communications back and forth.
Yep.
So is there anything you want to do in this go ahead and take your full long rest and recover all your hit points and all that stuff.
Recover all our hit points?
Just long rest at normal.
Look at all that HP. It's so wonderful.
So
No,
over the
that's-
next few days, what would you like to do? And by the way, when you're all done, the next spot you'll be is around the lake. We'll say that includes the travel time to the lake.
Okay.
I need, my armor is damaged, so I need to talk to the armor smith if he is still alive and has functioning tools, and see if I can get it.
Is it
Repaired.
magical?
It's studded leather +1. It is now
So-
studded leather 0.
It is magical, yeah.
Yeah, that's magical.
Give me 1 second here, and I'll get you that price. You guys know the price of potions, so buy and
Yep.
purchase as necessary while that's going on.
I would like. Is there a chance I can get a like a shield plus something?
Yeah, sure.
How much money do you have?
We just saved them from a dragon and invasion. I'm hoping to get for a good price.
The good old mucking good adventurous strategy. Kill big things, ask for discount.
I mean,
So Zormir,
it's
that's
fair.
Zormir, that's going to be 600 gold to have that armor repaired.
Woo! Anybody got a spare 230 gold?
Yeah.
It's a good night. How's the group fund looking?
I have 0. I have 0. money.
96 platinum
Oh,
for the
yikes.
group treasury.
We're quite
I-
low.
I can help out with you getting your armor repaired.
This will put me at 0 if you give me 230 gold or 23 platinum.
Don't worry, you can join the party. I've been at 0 for quite a while.
Galtier, if
Actually-
you'd like a +1 shield, they're with discount. You're looking at 1,300.
I can do that.
How much gold do you have?
2,500.
Galtier's gonna start selling himself.
He's
on the
really
street.
not spent any money for anything.
Wow.
I've just been collecting.
That's what I've been doing. 337 platinum in my personal amount.
Yeah, I have 114
Really?
flat.
Mhm.
I don't buy armor. I don't wear armor.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
bought stuff though.
What could I get for this trade down shield? Well, I don't need it anymore.
What shield do you have?
Just a shield.
Oh,
Just more cost 10 gold pieces.
so 5 gold pieces.
Okay. So how much gold do I need to remove?
1,300 for the shield, and then add 5 gold when you're done.
Okay.
Are we you're removing that from the group fund, 27 platinum?
Yeah, I will I will take that out of the group fund.
That's all the gold.
27 platinum.
210.
Okay, just let me know what
Alright.
potions you're buying if you're buying potions.
I'm getting
Did anyone
Two
rob Arlo's
superiors.
body before we left him there?
yeah, the brother and sister robbed him.
Ah, that's right. Many times.
Oh yeah, that's why he has no money.
So 2 superior healing.
Okay.
I'd like to continue working on my staff,
Okay.
and we're
You-
going to work on the enhanced battery. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius.
Wow, this has been a while since I've been in here.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
Um,
Cost
so
me a fortune to try and keep this thing up.
so 4 days. So we'll say you have 3 days worth of work. It's going to take a day to walk to the water. So you want to do 3 attempts right now? Just knock it all out.
So that's a Flash of Genius.
Okay.
You suck. Flash of Genius. Oh my gosh. Flash of Genius. Okay, well, that staff is just going to sit there and stay unkept. So that was 14, 13, and 14. That's with Flash of Genius. And a +5 freaking modifier.
You roll terribly.
Mhm.
Okay. Zormir, you of course have stuff to do here as well. What good deed have you done?
Killed the dragon.
That's not a good deed. That's a job.
Man, it's not fair. I haven't played in a while. What have I done recently?
I think you to go back. I think you gave some money and stuff for Arlo's resurrection.
You did?
Yeah, I
Say
think so. Yeah.
okay, so that'll
Well,
count
yeah,
as
it's
one.
of the reason. Yeah,
That'll-
that's one of the reasons why it's broke.
We haven't done this in a while, so that'll count as one. So what's your second good deed?
Carrying Arlo's head to the priest.
It'd have to be after the Arlo thing.
Oh, well, can we reorder them?
Okay, you're currently in debt 1, which means you lose 1 charge of your abilities.
I had to have done something good, no?
You
No,
think?
we went to the elves.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
really
we did
haven't had a
directly here.
chance to do much.
Yeah, this isn't cool.
Should be able to barter with them.
I
Like-
mean, mind you, in his defense, he's done nothing but like 16 hours of combat.
Yeah, we
And
haven't really done a whole lot.
None
or
of that counts.
Have had opportunity.
Grayson, are you doing anything with your stuff?
Yeah, I guess I'll try working on the whip.
So 3 of those. We're gonna knock
Wait,
all
did
this
he
stuff
s-
out, folks.
Did he save anybody like while he was in combat while there's civilians around? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go check. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Sorry, bud. I tried.
That's a fail for the first one.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Blaylock, take your dice back. I don't need these.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, you asked me for some dice. I gave you some dice. Oh, look at that bad boy. That's nice.
24 for the last one.
So
Frickin'
one
Leo.
success.
Yeah.
And Galtier.
What can I work on the infuser?
Okay, so you have 2 books that you haven't finished reading, and you have the Mister and the auto pump and the blood transfusion that are left.
What are the books about?
You have the Rite of the Flame and Rite of the Dead.
I want to read both of those.
Okay, that's 2. And what do you want to do on your last day?
I guess I'll work on the Mister
Okay,
because it
roll
sounds.
it up.
Is it just a dex check?
Yep. The Mister's pretty awesome. I'm pretty proud of that.
19.
Okay, that's a success. All
I
right.
need 20 more of those before I can actually use it.
I'll send these to you for
Be
Rite
right
of the
back.
Flame. There's Rite of the Flame. And I know Rite of the Dead, you're going to be like, what? There you go.
Yes.
I knew you'd
I'll
like
be
that.
honest. The Rite of the Flame. I was like looking. I'm like, I know this is a right. Do I have it for the ice dragon? I'm like, that would have been so nice to have.
You just never finished the books.
I forgot there's that many books to finish. Because I remember reading the infuser book.
Okay. All right, so you've got your potions. How many did you end up getting, Grayson?
2.
2? 2 graders or regular?
2 superior.
2 spear? Okay. Oh, superior. 250. So 500 gold pieces. Give yourself 100 of that back for discount.
Okay.
Anyone else buy potions?
I bought 4 regular ones,
Okay.
which are what 200 gold.
200 gold. So give yourself 50 of that back. Blaylock, you buying any potions?
I ain't got no money, man.
That's fair.
I spent it all on that staff that won't get updated.
And Zoromir's gone, so I'll ask him that question here in a bit.
He's broke as well.
Yeah, he's broke. So, all right. So, are you all ready to march forward?
Yep. We need a portrait of us standing before the tower on the lake right there. That'd be freaking great.
Yeah, Mike, draw that up real quick.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. Anything to put off this next part, right? Okay, we'll put you right there. All right. You march forward into the day with the armies of Breckenfjord behind you. As you approach closer, you see what's left of the able-bodied elves lined up along the lake. And far in the distance, you can see the forces of Verminia lined up best they can with what they have. It's harder to see them. It's a big lake, but you see them fire like a firebolt or so into the air to indicate that they're there.
Any sign of the gnolls?
None. Into my notes here.
Sorry. Step away for a second. Who was firing off the bolts?
The
Armies of Verminia.
armies of Verminia. As you stand there by the lake, a paper bird hits Zoromir in the chest. And it just says, "The forces of Cider Point are with you. Huzzah!" And there's a small smudge of pie across the bottom of the paper and some pied fingerprints.
Guys, Cider Point, they're gonna join us.
I don't believe it.
I run over to Grayson. Look, shoving the paper into his face.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised somebody picked that up off the ground. Didn't just respond and throw it back.
There is use for everybody here on the battlefield. Even if it is just a standard bearer and a cook.
Halflings are some of the best warriors out there, mainly because you never expect them to be good.
So
I look forward to seeing that come to fruition amongst your kin.
as you stand there before the tower, the energy around the Black Tower swirls with power. Being this close to it, you see its inky black stones resting where the Qualish ruins once were. The water around the tower flashes between frozen and liquid constantly as the stones that rest slightly above the water crack and split from the temperature changes. The tower itself, black as midnight, shifts every few layers, twisting around its axis. You hear the stones moan as it slowly rotates, grinding its stones against each other. The air hums with the energy, and the smell of sulfur wafts across the water's surface. I need you all to make a perception check.
23.
That one.
Okay.
31.
Was that a 15, Grayson?
Yep.
Okay, everyone but
I-
Galtier and Grayson. You notice as the tower spins around, about 15 to 20 feet above the water, there's a small ledge that sticks out further than other stones in the tower. Looks big enough to stand on. And above it, you notice a door.
Oh, by golly, I think that's the entrance.
It's rotating.
I can float and fly. That should be no problem.
True. And teleport.
And teleport. Perhaps I don't need all these different ways of flying through the air.
You are a very mobile halfling.
Rogue.
Ah.
If I wasn't mobile, I wouldn't be good at what I do.
And then show us, dear Zoramir.
And as you say that, you hear the soft sounds of footsteps behind you.
Are we in
gent-
the water?
No.
Oh, I thought we were in the water. I'm like, oh.
A gentle click and clack of almost wind chime nature. You hear, "Well, I never thought I would see you all alive again,
Oh, wait,
let
no.
alone here." As you turn around, you
Oh.
see Scar and Elder Mad Eye
Oh, okay.
standing before you with
I
an
thought that was
army. With
I
an
thought that
army
was
of
the lady who sold me the tooth.
oh,
Go ahead.
with an army of gnolls and Portstownians behind them, pushing their way through elves and dwarves. Scar,
Glad you could make it.
Scar, it is a pleasant sight to behold. Thank you for coming.
I'm not overjoyed I am to see you, but happy to have you.
I really didn't think you'd live this long.
Me either.
If you stayed with us, I don't think I would still be alive.
And as you say that, you hear, "Yeah, well, it smells back here like I'm tired of dodging piles of dog shit. Where's the action?" And King pushes his way out from behind Scar and Mad Eye. He's got a helmet on with his sword. We got your message. It took us a bit, but we're here. Captain Charval couldn't make it, though. She's dealing with her own problems up there.
All my favorite
Yes.
people all in one place.
She's still having problems with the fish.
Yeah, something about someone awakening an old god or something like that. Not my problem, but it's definitely her problem.
It may be everybody's problem before long, but that is a tomorrow problem, not a today problem.
Blaylock, you still talk so slow. Just say it.
I am talking as fast as is needed.
So, what's the plan? Oh, leading adventurers of mucking good?
So far, we have get onto that platform over there.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Brilliant observation.
Well, what do you got?
I got dogs. And Scar kind of looks down at him. King, if it wasn't for the fact we've been working together all these past few months, I'd just eat you here.
I guess that is the real question is, how are we getting in the tower?
And as King begins to say something, a giant crack of thunder can be heard from the northeast. Growls mixed with uneasy sighs echo through the thin air from the Knoll army now in front of you. Shrill sounds pierce the sky as in the far distance you hear one, then two, then several more. The chitinous clatter of legs against stone and ground as spiders burst forth from the edge of the Eglair woods toward the armies. The armies turn. Scar looks at all of you. We have this. We've been itching for some action. Get in there and stop this thing. King looks up. He cracks his neck, pops his knuckles. I hate spiders. And with one unison, you hear the Portstownians and the Knolls snap into formation, showing signs that they've been training together quite a bit.
And I look forward to seeing you after our victory.
Hey, don't die in there.
And you...
That's the plan.
Unless you want to pass on, Zoramir.
I'm starting to think it's not possible.
Me too. And then Scar comes up to you, Zoramir, and kind of kneels down and gets eye to eye with you, uncomfortably close. And he
Take
sets
a small step back.
He sets a large, scarred hand on your shoulder. Make this one count.
Nervously glancing over. I 100% plan to. As long as we can fight side by side without getting in each other's ways. Like old times, but better.
Yeah, but better. And he lets out a howl, and the army start moving forward with them, You can actually see some of the large spiders running forward. And Blaylock, you see now that Elder Mad-Eye has moved past you and is just staring at the water.
Has something caught your eye?
Oh, this is fun. I do love a good puzzle. Let me see. Oh, this goes here. And oh, this one goes there. And look at this. Why were you hiding over there?
And she raises her hand, and the smooth, flat stones that were resting in the water begin rising into the air, plucking out of the icy waters.
Oh, that spinny bit at top. That's all you. I can get you there, but you have to finish.
Thank you. And I'll reach over there and I'll give her a big old fat kiss right in the forehead.
She blushes, and you see the rocks falter for a bit.
She had a thing for Blaylock.
You be careful now.
And she gives you a slight pat on the butt with her free hand. And you notice now that the trinkets around her staff are just spinning wildly. And
Impressive.
you can see her muscles tensing. Probably can't hold this for too long.
We should hurry. Let's make way. I'll take the lead.
Right
Okay.
behind you.
Okay. Everybody?
Yep.
Okay. You begin moving up, making small jumps from stone to stone. As you land on the stone, they falter a bit, so you take your time to go one by one so nobody falls off. And now that you're in the air, you can see over the lake a bit better in the daylight that's there. Something has come out of the water on the north shore that the Verminians are attacking. And Zormir, you take the time to look further to the east, and you see something small in the distance. It looks like halflings, but they're moving with large mechanical creations of theirs forward toward the battle. And every now and then you just see something fire into the air, just boom, boom, like massive cannons or ballista of some sort as they move into the battle.
Never underestimate the halflings.
So as you move up further, you get on the last stone, and before you grinds the tower around. The last bit is a bit of a jump, and it's moving. What do you want to do?
How big of a fall is it?
15 to 20 feet.
Into
Oh,
freezing
I don't
water.
need to worry about this. I don't think. Liam's face scares me.
You have no idea.
Now's the time. Blaylock, you're in the lead, so
All right. Well, what we're going to do is that we're going to wait until it's just before the rotation. The platform's coming around. I'm going to make a jump to land on it.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Wait, how come my dex? Oh, athletics is freaking.
Strength.
Not acrobatics? Not acrobatics?
Nope, you're not being flashy. You're not parkouring.
Flash of genius. Oh my gosh, thank you. 22.
Okay.
Would anybody like to... Go ahead.
And as you say, would anybody like, you see Blaylock just like right over the top, and you kind of roll you hit the other side and roll into the door with the giant thud, and it just continues. And as it's passing around, you're able to watch these battles, and you can see the spiders from the Egg Layer Woods, and you see some other massive, grotesque creature just dragging itself along the ground as hordes of dwarves, gnolls, and elves just begin swarming the creatures coming out of the woods. And then as it turns, you see the halflings and their creations almost tank-like, some of them, as it just rolls over the battlefield and starts heading towards the north shores of Verminia.
For right now, because right now, Galtier is behind me, right?
Everyone's
Yes, Galtier and me.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Is there like a handle on the door?
not really. I mean, there is, but it's not significant. It's kind of the door's flat and it's kind of sunk into the door like a door.
I want to hold on to something. Have a good secure handhold. And I want to hold my other arm out so that I can try and assist in any way that I can to the other people that are going to try and go up. So Galtier first. Obviously.
There's a large lock that's linking through those handles, so you grab onto that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And just like how Blaylock jumped over right before it got to us, I'm going to try doing the same thing.
Okay, I'll give you a +2 to your roll as he assists.
On athletics, right?
Yep.
With a 15.
Okay. You leap forward, you land just on the edge, and he you start teetering backwards, and he reaches out real quick and grabs your hand and pulls you in.
I've got you.
Thank you, sir. Barely made that one.
Here, hold on to my hand, and
It's gonna form links.
Yep.
Who's next?
Grayson.
the only
Who's
person that can definitely
Grayson's
open
next?
doors is last.
Yep.
Okay.
Grayson, are you feeling confident in your jump? I can lend my cape if you need it.
Do I have to attune to that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's not listed as an attuned thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I can't attune to anything else. So
The cape of Opinus.
all right, I'll take it from him and teleport.
I'll
it
also
to-
be just like Blaylock was with me, trying to help.
Mhm.
It's Dimension Door, right? So you should be able to take someone with you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
it's got to be the
And
same
he's a small-
size.
Yeah, he's
same
smaller.
size or smaller.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I
Yeah,
could just... Yeah, that works. I was just going to fly over, but I'll save some wing time.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'll grab him
Okay.
and teleport over to the door.
So Blaylock, as you're there waiting for them to jump up, the air rips open with this bluish portal, like something just cut a knife through paper, and
Oh,
out steps Grayson, and he's holding Zormir and kind of sets Zormir down.
And I give
excellent.
him his cape back.
But before he even starts taking it off, I'm just standing there with my hand out expectantly.
Okay.
The thief, not me.
So it's standing on top of the tower. You see all the action going on, all the things I described before. You turn, and there's just enough room for all of you up there. You turn to look at the door, and it's actually two large doors. With depicted on the left door is a powerful mage, and on the other a majestic dragon. A large lock hangs between the doors, binding them together.
This is not going to be easy. I'm sure he's got this place trapped.
Good thing you have me.
Well, I suggest you begin looking for traps.
I'm gonna start trying to scope out.
AFK for second.
So you're searching for traps?
Yep.
Okay, roll perception or investigation.
Investigation. Oh, I'm even better at that. 28.
Okay. Doesn't look trapped.
I would like to start taking drugs.
Okay.
So openly.
About to get into a fight. Need to be ready. Are you gonna try to pick the lock, Zoramir?
This never goes well. Yes. I'll walk up to the lock and try and first just see if the door is open.
No, they don't. You can see the lock between the two doors.
Oh, it's like a padlock thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, I'll try to pick it.
Straight dex plus your proficiency.
27.
Just barely got it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
So you see Zoramir,
You
and
jerk.
he's got sweat running down his scales, and he's just kind of mumbling to himself, "Don't screw this one up. I'm not the worst thief. I'm not the worst thief." And you see it go click, and as soon as it clicks, Zoramir like curls down into a ball. And then he turns his head and like opens one eye, looks up, and you see the lock just kind of swinging there open.
See,
I look
Zoramir?
around.
You can do it.
Is this the afterlife? How's everybody looking?
You're not dead, Zoramir.
I kind of like pat myself. See, I am a good thief.
Didn't the group say you get one out of every 20 doors at one point in time? So that means the next 19 you can't get.
This one's got to count for at least 5 doors.
Just burn through your picklocking luck, eh?
I'll knock the padlock off, and
Padlock
Right.
clatters on the stone and then off, and then after a short time you hear it sploop.
Sorry, we're about water.
I'll crack the door open. Well, first before I crack the door, I'm gonna put my ear against it and see if I hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I'll crack the door open and see if I hear anything.
You crack the door open slightly, you look inside, and you can see some stones and some stuff sparkling back at you that almost looks valuable, but there's nothing ominous that you can see.
Honey, I'm home. Open the. Is it like dark inside or light?
It's dim.
Dim. Okay. Turn around to the group. Doesn't seem to be anybody there immediately. I'll open the door wider.
As the door opens wider, you hear as the room is illuminated in a green light.
What was the? Was that thing's lighting up?
Torches lighting.
The room is aware of our presence.
After you, Zoramir.
Quietly tiptoeing.
Okay.
Are we all gonna try to sneak in here?
Do I need a stealth?
If you're sneaking, roll your stealth.
Try to be as quiet as possible.
That was a bad roll. 27. I got a nat 20.
Yeah, burn those nat 20s.
Your net 20 is lower than the lowest I can roll.
Shut up! I have never been good with stealth on any character I have.
I'm a plus 17.
All right, what everybody else get?
27.
I got yours. Grayson?
12.
Okay.
14.
So you're all sneaking in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even though he probably already knows we're here.
You
Oh,
all
great,
enter
that's-
into the rounded chamber of the tower. Immediately, the sensation of spinning ceases from inside the tower. Looking out of the door, it looks like the world outside is turning, but you are not. The stone inside is dark, but almost has silver veins as you look around. Zormir, you figured that was what was glinting back at you.
Hmm.
Scorch marks surround the room, and the room reeks of the smell of fire. It's devoid of any furniture or greetings, save an old banner that hangs from the wall, torn and drooping. The symbol now all too familiar, OVK. In the center of the room is a large door frame with no door, big enough to fit 2 people side by side. Quite an ominous structure. You look up to see the green torches floating in the air above you as the rounded ceiling caps you from going any higher. And the green light from the torches reflect off the silver streaks higher into the walls. The sound is just hollow. The door itself that you came through closes and slams behind you as it loses the form of a door and becomes stone.
Yep, this is the trap.
That's not great.
Well, no need to be blind in the dark. I will pull out the Sunblade
Okay.
and
With a-
activate it.
With a snap hiss, the blade glows, illuminating the room. Zormir, you being near one of the walls, see the silver illuminate and it catches your eye.
Is it like removable?
No.
Ah. Sorry, did you say there are stairs?
There are no stairs.
There is a frame that 2 people side by side can walk through.
I'm gonna investigate the rest of the room, see if any things push or shimmy or shove, or if there's any levers or
Okay.
anything that looks suspicious.
Roll up investigation.
So
What are the rest
anybody
of you
good at
doing?
looking at- Can anybody look for magic traps besides just regular traps in this room? Or
30.
I cast Detect Magic. I'm assuming the whole place just
The
lights
whole
up.
place just lights up. Yeah.
you get blinded?
Maz!
Yeah, I can't detect anything.
What was that investigation roll, Zormir?
A 30.
You see Zormir darting across the room, looking at every stone, looking for stairs to check out, but there are no stairs. Going to the... If you didn't get that reference, watch episode 32. No. You start checking the door frame out for buttons and switches and don't find anything that would activate.
Find anything at all.
I see you have made it to my sanctuary despite all my efforts to end you. No
We all
matter,
here?
the view of the end of this world is spectacular from up here. Join me. See it for yourself.
You all hear that echoing in the chamber as the doorway in the center of the room crackles open with a purple flash of light and glows before you, lightning arcing across it from time to time, illuminating the room, mixing with the green.
I don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
Well, our presence is known. I suppose our element of surprise is at an end.
I don't think we had an element of surprise from the moment we got to the lake.
We haven't had an element of surprise since I foolishly had this horn inscribed with that symbol, and then I'll look at one of the symbols on the wall.
Your heart's just filled with regret in general. At just the realization of it all.
Well, any reason to keep him waiting? Or might as well just walk up to him like he's asking.
You think he'll just let us in the front door?
He let us in the back door. I'm gonna point to the door that's no longer there.
He'll let us in the revolving door.
Apparently, this door is enter only.
You can come, but you may never leave.
Well, there's only one way to go anyway, and that's forward.
Let's make it so.
Grayson, if you want to put your sunblade away and don your whip, like the Edge of Darkness does the same thing, letting up the area. And I'm sure he knows I have it already.
And I will put it back in my hilt.
All right. The blade
pull out the
retracts.
edge.
You pull out the edge and it illuminates.
So there's just a door in front of us?
Just a crackling purple lit door.
Or frame. Do they both? You said there's. Oh, one door frame wide enough for two people, not two door frames.
Yeah.
Well,
Zoramir,
yes.
let's go.
I'm gonna. Is there anything like a loose rock or something in the room?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it through the door.
Okay. It just
It warbled?
it just passed through the door.
Do I still see it?
No, it didn't clatter on the other side of the room. It went somewhere.
Well, this will be fun.
Yeah.
2 at a time. Blaylock, we've been in this from the start. You want to go
Let's-
through this door with me?
Let's end it together.
All right. On the count of 3, let's step through this door.
On 3,
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Grayson, Galtier, you see them step through and they just disappear.
And that's the end of the campaign, folks.
He's got what he's wanted.
That's
Time to go.
the last you've
Time
seen
to
of
go.
us.
Well, Grayson, no need to keep dilly-dallying over here. Let's go.
Walk through.
Yep.
Okay. You walk through to the other side, and all of you, your feet transition from stone to something squishing under your feet, soft soil. The near ever-present darkness that you step through is softly illuminated by gentle moon glow and small fireflies. The air smells sweet. You actually feel relaxed here. Mushrooms glow. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Mushrooms glow a soft green around the landscape while the sounds of a bubbling stream can be heard in the distance. Let me show you what you're looking at.
That's not the tower.
I don't remember this from my vision at all.
The real question is, do we see the stone Zormer through?
You do. It's laying out in front of the door there. Let me turn on the obnoxious light.
Yay! You're getting very sleepy.
That is so bright.
I'd like to. I have that bush right beside me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to take a branch off of the bush,
Okay.
strip it down,
Okay.
and poke a mushroom.
Okay. You can see the mushrooms around the map. Which one would you like to move to?
The one to the northeast.
Does this area look familiar like the time I spent in the Feywilds from when I got teleported by Grayson's dad?
Actually, it looks very familiar to that.
So I see the fairies that decorated me.
I wish I would have known that before I went and touched this frickin' mushroom.
Stop touching shit,
So
Blaylock.
Galtier, you are aware that you're in the Fae.
I'm gonna let the group know we're in the Fae.
Okay. You let them know as Blaylock wanders off and he pokes the mushroom. Blaylock, I need you.
It was just for luminescence. It was just.
It's already glowing. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I wanted a lighting stick. Why is it wisdom? Why do you mock me? There's no flash of genius for this one. It's just 6.
It's a 6?
Yeah, it's a 6. I'm not using flash of genius on that.
You hear a thud as Blaylock falls to the ground.
Oh no.
I'm going to run over to him.
Nobody touch anything.
Thought that would have been common knowledge, but
Galtier, as you get close, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's a powder, isn't it? 17.
Okay. You feel your muscles begin to tense and strain like they're locking up. And you're able to kind of focus your energy and grab a hold of the blade. And you're fighting it off for now. You notice looking at Blaylock, his eyes are still darting around, but he's stuck in this constant poking position. His legs still bent over and holding the stick out.
Does he look paralyzed like when Z got paralyzed from that one device that had a piece of sword in it that he was playing with?
He looks paralyzed, we'll say that.
Okay. I'm recalling what I've seen. Do I notice like a powder or like something that like a field of you don't want to walk into?
There is a. You noticed. Well, give me a perception check. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, I got no shit then. 18.
Okay. You notice that you didn't start feeling your muscles tense up until you entered the light field of the mushroom itself.
Okay. I'm gonna grab onto Blaylock and try and pull him out of the light field area.
All right, give me a strength check.
12.
Okay, fair enough. We'll say you can pull him down to there. Blaylock, go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Not
Okay.
bad.
So you feel your muscles open back up, and you kind of release the stick that's in your grasp as you stand back up.
That was a bad idea.
Don't go into the lights that they're emitting off of them.
Nope.
And do that instead. So
I was about to
don't
ask.
touch anything.
I am glad I didn't go over and drink some water because I was highly considering it.
We're in the phase, Blaylock.
all of you give me a perception check at this point.
Ooh, 21.
23.
20.
29.
All right, all of you. You'll notice the gate behind you no longer glows purple. It's just a doorway like before.
That's not good.
But in the far distance, you see the slight purple glow.
It's a puzzle.
And I would say, let me zoom out here just a bit, because you can see almost everything here. You can see that there's another doorway on the other side.
How do we cross the river without touching it? How much weight can I hold when I fly?
Probably pretty much what you have on you.
Ah,
To our left, we see some water. Is that feeding into the large river?
It's just a small tributary that just kind of creaks
Oh,
off.
okay. All right.
Zormir, how many more times can you use that
once
teleporting
for a
thing?
long rest.
And you use it to go 5 feet?
Well, I didn't know we were gonna come here.
Well,
We could take a
Going.
long rest.
don't think that's
It's not
reasonable.
an option.
If anyone would like, if your character would like to make an Arcana check to verify where you're at, you can, but I think
Sure, why
Galtier kind of already told you where you're at.
17. Wait, no.
I'm going to do this just because I want to.
18.
Even with advantage, they're crap rolls.
Yeah, you're aware you're in the Fae. You've heard of this place.
Well, should we get to that river and try to find a way across?
It beats just standing here.
I'm going to go over to the water's edge, avoiding the mushrooms.
Stay out of the light fields that they emit.
You all should have played around with some dragon teeth too.
Okay, Blaylock, you're moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay, you notice when you get right there, you're at the edge of the light emitted from the nearest mushroom.
Doesn't someone have a sword out?
Not edge of the light. You see that this is where the light from the mushroom is emitting to the point in front of you.
Hmm. I'm going to take that same stick. I'm going to stick it out.
You can stick it out into the light field. Nothing happens to the stick.
Okay.
You notice the water to your north is fairly shallow. It looks more like a puddle than it does any kind of significant water volume.
stick the stick in the water.
Nothing happens. Just sticks in.
I will take a step into the water.
Sploosh. Nothing happens.
Is this a misleading puddle?
I don't know.
Okay, we can't just go 5 feet at a time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Grayson walks up beside Blaylock.
I'll be right behind him.
Okay. Zormir, behind Galtier.
Yeah.
Okay. Blaylock, where are you headed?
Am I still in the water?
Yep.
Yeah, wait, now I can still see?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Then I'll head forward.
You can see you're right at the edge of the green light if you were to move forward.
Well.
Would you like to move up and around to the shore?
So you're saying I can't see past the mushrooms?
No,
Even with the light.
No. The aura that's around the mushrooms that you got paralyzed from is right where you're at.
Oh,
It's hard to see.
It's hard to-
If
it's
you
hard-
log into Foundry, it's easier to see. Yeah.
Okay.
If I turn-
see how
if-
there's a aura.
Yeah. If I turn off Galtier's light. But that plays into it. It's harder to see with Galtier's sword light.
Okay. I think I see what you're talking about. Because it looks like it's just like 5 feet emanating from each mushroom.
There's like a focused light, and then there's like the area of effect.
Okay. All right. I'm going to skirt around the mushroom light to get closer to the water.
Okay.
Now that I have an idea of what we're talking about. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going the same way.
We aren't actually going in the water.
You are going in the water. Yep.
Oh, and nothing's happening.
So
I
far,
ain't dead. All right. I'm gonna stick the stick in the water.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna stick my foot in the water.
Sploosh. This water does look significantly deeper.
Okay.
Blaylock, those turrets carry things?
Can I see whatever it is in the middle of the river?
The fish?
They look like small glowing fish.
Are they going? I mean, are they just like passing through?
They're swimming
Or,
around.
or they're just hanging out there?
They're swimming around.
Okay.
trap.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to walk on water and.
Okay, Jesus. What?
Zermer's just standing in the back with his wings out, just kind of flexing, fluttering back and forth, not flying.
Only one way to figure out what happens. I will try swimming across.
Okay. You step into the water. You move the first spot. What's everyone else doing?
I'm observing.
Okay.
How long
Great.
does it take me? Sorry, Ed.
Grayson, make an acrobatics check.
$21.
Okay. As you step into the water, you notice the fish begin to swarm you a bit, and you're dodging out of the way to continue swimming. Give me a general swimming check. Athletics.
Natural 20 for 27.
Okay. Screwed up my whole thing. All right. All right.
You didn't fall for it. You screwed it up.
All right. So you have moved to the next area. What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to take out the third bottle of mutants I have and drink it.
Okay.
And then this is something you guys have never seen before. You're just going to see me walk up to the water's edge and then float across it.
Wait, did Grayson make it to the other side or just to there?
Nope. He's just to there right now.
Okay.
It now is quite a bit darker because Galtier has moved with his source of light.
We
But there's
still
enough.
see glowing fish that's
Yes.
illuminating Grayson's face.
There's a
Okay.
light illumination, so it's not like it's pitch black.
I can back up like 15 feet and just hover to give them light, by the way.
They're fine. They can see well enough.
Okay.
So Blaylock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wait till Grayson passes.
Okay.
Mm.
Grayson,
Grayson, go
make
ahead.
make another acrobatics check. You all don't know what's happening to him in the water right now. He's just swimming.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Move to the next one. Blaylock Zormir, are you staying there?
For now.
How long would you say it would take to fly across?
Not long. Like 10 seconds. Yeah.
All right, I'll just fly across.
Can you hold on for a second? No, sorry, no, don't go.
Do I hear him bleed before I take off?
No.
Okay.
It's like Willy Wonka. No, stop. Put you on the edge there because you did say you're on the edge. All right, Grayson, make another acrobatics.
24.
Okay. Blaylock, doing anything?
Summon your turret and ride it across.
I can't summon my turret and ride it across. It's metal. How am I going to summon a metal turret to ride it across?
It's water. How it walk?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to keep my head above.
Can you artifice a boat real quick?
No, I have an idea. I just don't know. So, are they hanging around in that same area?
I mean, they're all over. You can see them. They're swimming around Grayson for sure.
Okay, but like I see, there's a gap in between the two fish. Is that
Don't worry
signifying
about the
thing, or there's-
graphics. You
Okay,
know,
all right.
I can only do so much with the tools provided.
I know, but yeah, I've got a puzzle here, and I want to try and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Oof. All right. What's the mechanics for casting a spell while swimming?
Disadvantage.
Okay.
You got to be able to get that verbal and somatic component out. So, in the water, while swimming.
You see what I'm looking at.
All right, you wait.
I'm gonna summon my my turret
Okay.
and force ballista,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start shooting fish.
Okay. So, Grayson, behind you, you hear boom, boom, boom. It's just it's like someone's firing cannon fires into the water, which gives you concern. But go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
D6.
What was that?
26.
Okay. And we'll say make one more.
29.
Dang. All right. You make it across. Blaylock, you're staring, firing at the fish in the water.
Okay.
They're all riled up.
Well, goody. What do the fish look like?
You don't know
Angry.
because when you kill them, they sink. They don't float.
They sink. Okay. I mean, how many fish are we talking about here?
Several.
Whole river. So what were they doing to me? Or what were they trying to do to me?
They were just swimming at you. They weren't biting. They were just swimming at you. You had to dodge out of the way. It was like they were ramming you almost.
Like dolphin.
Very aggressive. They don't like you in the water.
I don't have a choice. I'm all right. So
Swim quickly.
here's my plan. I'm going to pick up that. I'm going to stop the turret from firing. I'm going to pick up the turret. I'm going to turn around with my back towards the water. I'm going to walk backwards into the water, and then I'm going to have the turret start firing.
Okay. Now, I want to note that you no longer have your ventilating lungs in.
No.
Okay. You're walking. Oh, give me a strength check. Those things aren't light.
Okay. Is that a strength saving throw or just a strength check?
Just strength check.
Okay. Four.
Oh,
Okay, you're struggling to hold it, but you walk into the water. Are you even attempting to swim?
I'm attempting to use the propulsion from this thing blasting to start moving backwards.
Okay. All right. We'll say bloom. You move 2 in, but you are basically on the bottom of the water because you lifted this thing up, and as you were struggling to hold it, it was pointing upward. So when you fired, it blew you down deeper into the water. You're now on the bottom. I need you to make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Yeah, what are the fish doing?
They're swimming right at you.
Oh my gosh. All right, 22.
Okay. All right. That's with disadvantage?
Oh crap. Acrobatics?
Yep.
11.
Okay. So one of the fish, it finds its way into your vest and it kind of burrows down in. And suddenly you feel heavier, like something's drawing you down. It was like someone took a 50-pound brick and just put it on you. What would you like to do now?
Begin walking to the shore then. I'll drop the turret.
Okay, so you're dropping the turret.
Dropping the turret. It can move slowly up to the shore.
Okay.
As only turrets can. And then I guess I'll start walking.
Okay, can you make an acrobatics check for the turret?
Yeah, it's just a... there. Better than me. 13.
Okay. You notice one of the fish swims into the turret, and the turret's moving slower now underwater. It's having a hard time. So you're going to move forward. Give me first. Give me a Constitution check.
Check, not a saving throw. What is the purpose of the saving throws when I am not using them? 17.
Okay. You're holding your breath fine right now. Make another acrobatics check.
Okay. At disadvantage?
14. Not
14.
right now. Okay.
Oh, then 22.
Okay. All right. So now you're going to move again. This time, start with give me an athletics check.
Four.
Okay. So you have to stay in this spot for 2 rounds. So give me 2 acrobatics checks. Straight checks.
21 and 22.
Okay. Now you can attempt to move forward again. Athletics.
4.
The rest of you saw Blaylock go down. He has not come back up.
I'm creeping towards the edge, trying to peer, see if I can see where he's at.
You don't see him.
Guys, I don't see him anywhere.
Okay. Grayson dives in. Give me a perception with disadvantage, Grayson.
$26.
Okay. You see Blaylock on the bottom, and he's trying to move, and these fish are just swarming him.
All right. I'm heading down.
Okay. Go ahead and make a acrobatics.
Dirty 20.
You're able to dodge the fish. Blaylock, give me an athletics to attempt to move forward.
$18.
Okay. You move forward one. As you move forward one, you look up and you see Grayson above you.
And I'll reach out to him.
Both of you make acrobatics checks.
11.
28.
Okay. Blaylock, another fish swims into your shirt and down. You feel it moving around in your pants. And
it's way down.
You're feeling very, very sluggish at this point. Grayson, you see him. He's within range. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and pull.
Okay. Give me a
into the
strength check.
surface. Yeah, 7.
Okay. You pull and you notice, like, you've lifted him up and pushed him several times over the last few months. He's heavy. Blaylock, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You have some oxygen left, but you are starting to drown. All right.
You're right.
What do you want to try moving forward, Blaylock?
I have no choice.
All right. Give me an athletics.
19.
Okay. You get up onto the shore. Grayson, making acrobatics.
At 20, 31.
Okay. You see Grayson kind of pushing Blaylock forward as Blaylock's head breaks the surface. He gasps.
Well, that sucked. There. The turret's still down there, doomed.
The turret is pretty much doomed.
He's doomed. All right. I'll tell the turret to explode.
Okay. You just, after a few moments, you see boom, this big bubble comes up with smoke.
Lots of dead fish. All right. That was not well thought out.
What happened,
Right.
Layla?
Their propulsion had unforeseen results when you had very heavy fish. There seems to be some kind of property of their physical makeup which gives them more density.
They definitely
Grayson.
didn't like you in the water.
No, I did not like being in the water. This was not a time to be without my lungs. Who would have
You
thought?
never got them back.
I have not infused them. I figured a tower going up would not necessitate ventilating lungs. I was wrong.
Well, I would suggest. How long does it take you to do something like that?
Do you hold on, and then I'll turn my back to him and just start, and then I'll reinfuse.
Okay.
Who knows what we'll find in here? Poisonous gases. You being able to hold your breath might work in our favor.
It's almost like he knew. Interesting. Well, shall we continue?
Now, you said we see a shield around that other pout?
You just see it glowing. It's not a shield.
Oh,
It just glows
Oh.
differently.
Okay.
Fortunately, it looks like that light is touching everything around that shield. May not be as easy to get to it.
go ahead and put your sword away. We must be very careful walking through here. And I'll go first, and I'll see if I can't squeeze through that gap.
Right here. Looking at it, you can see the edges do touch each other of the light.
Okay. I'm going to I will step back a little bit. I'm going to try to do a running jump through there.
Okay, you want to jump over it. So, okay, give me an athletics.
I want to jump through it because I'm pretty sure I can't jump over it. I want to
Okay.
try to jump through it, but with enough propulsion that my body will go through to the other side.
Even
Okay.
if he's paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a athletics.
Uh, 26.
Followed by a wisdom saving throw.
$14.
Okay. Grayson runs and jumps, and you see his body just seize up, and he just rolls over in kind of this jumping form, and just like a toy, a jagged toy thrown across the floor, and just lays prone.
Okay. I'll head over now. How high up is the light?
Probably 5 foot or so.
Okay. I'm going to hover up 10 feet and go over it. Actually, I'm just going to go right to the door.
Okay. All right. Blaylock, Zoramir.
I'm gonna do a similar thing.
Okay. So you're just going to walk over to that point and then fly over the top of it, over by the
Yeah.
door.
Bop.
Blaylock.
Going to very slowly start making my way over.
Yeah, you notice Blaylock kind of plodding forward, every step heavy. Okay.
Hmm.
Grayson, go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
18.
You're no longer paralyzed.
All right. With my brand new fancy lungs, I'm going to take a step forward.
Okay. take a step forward into it. Make a saving throw with advantage.
$16.
Okay, that saves. Make another wisdom saving throw. Grace, I imagine you're walking over to the door.
Yeah.
17.
Blaylock finally passes through. You're all able to get to the door now.
Seems like it fared better that time than the first time you walked up to the mushroom, Blaylock.
True.
Well, shall we continue?
We should.
Let's.
How long does that?
Very silly place.
How long does that fly last, Galtier?
An hour.
Okay.
I figure it's probably been like 10 minutes.
Yep. All right. So you pass
So I'll
through
walk
the door.
onto the door.
Okay. Are you passing through?
Grace, you coming with me?
Yeah.
Is it a single person or another double?
It's same size as the other.
Okay. 2 by 2 like last time.
Well,
Okay. You step.
Team Zoramir, we should go.
You step forward.
You,
They both disappear.
you doing okay, Blaylock? That took you a little bit.
I nearly died to fish.
Well, we are in the Fae, so don't take anything for granted.
Like fish.
Like fish, unfortunately.
Do I still have one of the stupid things in my vest?
They're both in there. That's why.
No.
That's why you're slow.
You have dinner.
I'm going to take them out.
All right. Roll an investigation to see if you can
I
find
thought
them.
I was fatigued. I
No.
was like, oh. Okay. I'm going to do an investigation check in my pants. Hold
Okay.
on.
Cannon.
What are you doing in there? This
Hold
is
on
not
a
the time
second.
for that.
You just see him reach down into his pants. And he's fishing around.
14.
Okay. You find both of them, and it's hard to pull them out. Like they're heavy.
They're
And you
not
kinda-
leeches, are they?
No,
I mean, this
they-
isn't like Stand By Me or anything, is there?
No. So you pull it out and throw it to the ground, and Zorma, you just hear this fish when it hits. It's like thud, and it doesn't flop around. It just kind of indents into the ground.
I thought you were just excited to see me.
And then a second one, thud.
I am excited to get these out of my pants. Now, I'm going to put my pants back on, shake off the water, lift up my leg, left leg, right leg. Feeling all right.
All good. Yep.
Shall we, Sormir?
Let's do this.
Hmm.
1,
Right.
2, 3.
You leap forward, and all of you. And
We're walking through Stargates.
one second here. The soft ground underneath your feet from the Fae gives way to the familiar sound of wood as your feet plod onto the surface of something foreign. You look around the dark interior of an old decaying storehouse. The crates and barrels have long since broken down, and the old passing smell of rotten vegetables and meat fills your nose. One small window peers out into a torchlit night, and a door along the east wall barely hangs on its hinges.
So crates abound, moldy smell, door on the other side,
And a window.
and a window. I will go to the window.
Okay. You peer out the window and see a large tree that's lost its will to live a long time ago, surrounded by several buildings, looks like homes. Next to the tree, a stone well rests. Its stone's broken, and the well itself may be covered. It's hard to see from this distance. You see it looks like a small band of soldiers walking the streets in a party, maybe 5 of them. They approach a door, knocking loudly, and you see a kind of an older peasant person step outside and begin speaking with them in the night. As you do, an old apple falls from a barrel with a sploosh and rolls slightly towards your feet. Turning around, you see a quite disheveled man in poor, tattered clothes, visibly shaking and cowering from you.
Please, I didn't want any trouble. Are you from him? Have you come to collect me? I've got nothing else.
Is this the apple that's talking to me?
No, it's a person.
It's a person.
Oh. It's like an apple rolled to my foot and then someone started talking. And I was like,
I said that. A quite disheveled man in poor, tattered clothes.
in the shape of an apple. Got it. Visual puzzles. No. We will not take you. What is wrong?
I don't know. There was a bright purple flash and from that door there. And poof! Here all of you are. You must be from him. Oh, I knew I've lived too long. A
Who are you
ripe
talking
old
about?
age of 35.
Hmm.
Who am I talking about? Why, Strahd von Zarovich, of course. This is Barovia. Everyone knows that.
No.
Shit.
Do I have any idea what's going on right now? Like,
Roll an Arcana.
14.
No. Grayson, definitely.
I
We need to
do
get
not.
out of here and quickly.
I don't know who that is you speak, but if Grayson speaks
You
true,
don't
then
know.
you should hide.
Strahd rules these lands.
Then run.
You
You are
can't.
no match for him.
You can't run. On occasion, we see these doors flash with a strange purple glow, just briefly. We know that's him. He's just choosing who's next. Now his squads are out. A double collection. When they come here, they'll take us all for sure. They'll take us all.
Quiet. Quiet.
Just kill me. Just kill me. I don't want to go to the castle.
You say that these 2 doors flash from time to time.
Yes. Not certain ones. They're different.
I think you cut out for a second there.
They're different.
Oh,
I
thought I was looking out a window.
You are.
We're outside
I
now,
just
but
I just have you outside at the moment. You are still
Oh,
looking
I
out the
see.
window.
Okay, all right. We're looking out the window. Man is behind me. Apple rolls and hits my foot. Okay.
Quiet. If what he says is true, and we are actually in Barovia, that's not good. Do I see the patrol?
If you go and look out the window.
Okay. Everyone, just stay down, stay quiet. And I'll creep over to the window and keep my eye on the
You see
on the
them.
streets.
You just see them questioning someone outside this particular door, and then they move down to the next door.
So they are moving away from us. Okay.
At the moment.
Well, I don't know how Bromenkoff has these kinds of abilities. But we're not getting out of here anytime soon until he lets us.
I'm afraid I'm at a loss as to what is going on.
I will pretty much just give a summary of what kind of shit we're in.
Okay. So, Grayson begins to regale you with the lands of Barovia, a land of bereft of life, a dwelling place for vampires, werewolves, and all sorts of evil creatures. It's ruled over by a lord vampire named Strahd, and he is very jealous of his lands.
Like the Curse of Strahd?
Like the Curse of Strahd, yes.
Well, it is unfortunate. We seem to be taking a tour of various lands and planes. What is
How he brought us here, I don't understand how. Normally, Strahd is the one that brings people here.
Is there any way there's a connection between them?
I don't think. From what I heard, Strahd's not the kind to share playthings. So whatever Broman did, I'm sure he's not aware of it yet.
Grayson, go ahead and make a perception check.
$16.
Okay. Continue.
Where's the next door that we need to get to, Zach? He said there's two that glow.
Can we pit Strahd against Broman?
That would just bring up all kinds of problems.
But our
Strahd is not somebody that I want to add to the equation.
No, it would seem so.
Oh my. I look at the old 35-year-old.
Yeah.
Where's the other door that lights up?
It's different every time.
Oh, great.
Is it close by? The last one.
Yeah, the last one. It's at the far end of the street.
Is it usually within this village?
From what I can tell.
That's a start.
All right.
When does it appear?
I don't know. And it's at this time he kind of sees Zoramir for what he is. Oh God. Oh God. Are you from the castle?
Quiet. All right. I don't think there's any way around it. Gaultier, Zormir, by the door.
Is there anyone looking out the window?
I'm still looking out the window.
Okay, make another perception check.
26.
Okay. You see a purple flash come from that door there. Just briefly.
What? Oh, okay. He's playing with us. I see what the man was talking about. Unfortunately, we have these patrols between us and that door. I don't see any other option other than taking them out.
Seems like he's trying to wear us down before we get to him.
That does not surprise me.
Can we circle around while they are patrolling?
You hear a knock at the door. Doo, doo, doo. Come out here, old man. We need to talk to you. I have to. I have to talk to them. Hide or something. And he gets
Quietly,
up. Okay, what do y'all want to do?
Quietly, I tell Gaultier to get to one side of the door, Zormir on the other.
In position.
Okay.
Blaylock in the back.
Yep. I'm gonna load the rifle and take aim.
Is that the only window in the place?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay.
I ready my rapier.
And I'll have the edge ready.
Okay.
Not with anything on it, so it's not producing light.
And I'm going to steady my aim.
Okay. So he cracks the door open. It opens to the outside. What do you need? We heard some kind of travelers come through here. Seems there was another one of those flashes, and Strahd is real concerned about people invading his area. What do you know about it? I don't know anything. I'm just trying to get food for my family. We know you don't have any food. You don't have any family either. I believe we collected them last time.
That's horrible.
Bless Lord Strahd for his protection on these lands. If I can be of any help, just let me know. We'll be back. I'll be here. He slowly closes the door. They'll come in next time. You won't be able to pull that off again. They could probably smell you. So many teeth. So many teeth.
I wish I could do more for you.
We should not cause undue attention to this young man.
I look out and see where they're at.
They're straight across the way there.
Okay. I'm looking at other doors to see if the light shows up.
After watching for a while, you see the light illuminate that same door again.
We need to
All
find a
right.
little.
How big is that tree?
It's pretty big.
All right. We're either going to fight or we're not going to fight. Well, we can't do anything from in here. And it seems like that house over there is the one that keeps reappearing. Quiet,
We try our
everyone.
darndest not to fight.
Old man.
I'm
is
really
there-
not in the mood to fight vampires and werewolves. Are you?
No. Which is why I suggest we avoid it.
Old man, is there any way to get to that house without walking straight across, so we can sneak around?
No, you see what I see? There's some alleys between the houses, but no.
Which one are we trying to go to?
It has a little green. It's a,
Right.
it's a third house.
Oh,
on the
right there.
left.
South, yeah, south of the well. All right.
Suggest we. Well, actually, I'm gonna ask: is there any regularity in their patrol of this town?
Grayson's been watching, and Grayson, you haven't seen. They've been going to random doors.
That tree is the only cover that we're going to have right now. I suggest we stay as quiet as possible.
Probably gonna be now or never.
I open the door and I start walking out.
I'm gonna stealth.
Me as well.
All right, roll it up.
Yeah, 27.
I'll also be out trying to.
Motherfuck. I thought there was a 15.
Don't worry, I rolled in that one.
We're all doomed.
You all feel stealthy.
Yes.
Blaylock, what did you have?
7.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are
You
fucked.
you all feel very
Super
stealthy.
stealthy.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Can I scold them when I hear them just clanking behind me?
You can.
Okay.
What do
Well,
you
I
want
went
to
out first, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm heading towards the tree.
Zorm, you notice
Shut
that,
up.
that they're stepping on every leaf, every branch.
Watch where you're stepping.
I heard something. And you notice the patrol is looking around.
Buffoons.
What do you want to do?
Do you just want to make a dash for the door?
We could go into the alleyway.
It's not lit up right now, right?
I'm going to use prestidigitation, and I'm going to prestidigitate some rocks clanging behind them.
Okay. You hear a few rocks. What was that?
Over there.
Hurry!
Go, 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 go.
The door's not lit up. It's not going to do anything.
We need to get in the door.
Which door's lit up right now?
Just wait.
You staying there or are you getting closer?
Let's get the alleyway between the two houses.
Right in here?
Yep.
You all want to be down that alleyway?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Who's watching the door?
I'll continue to watch since I knew what I saw.
All right. So let me just move you up here like that. All right. As they move forward and continue their patrol, you see the door start to illuminate just as one of them says, "I see one of them. I can smell them. Go."
Run!
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm running towards the door.
All right. You grab hold of
Following
the
right out
door.
behind them.
And as soon as you grab the door handle, your the door vibrates and you instantly vaporize and turn into a mist, and you feel yourself through the keyhole in the door.
Mm.
As
Blaylock, go.
yeah, Blaylock's next. Hurry, get them!
Go.
I'm sprinting there as well.
I'm going.
Blaylock is. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I said I'm touching the door.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Me touchy.
Are we
Gold-
Harry Potter portholing?
Galtier, you grab the door. Zormir, you're there as the vampires arrive.
I'm grabbing it. I'm lunging.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
Gladly. Have it with advantage. 31.
Jesus.
Okay.
That was only a 14.
You leap forward. They are going to make a passing swipe at you. Natural 20.
Are you freaking...
I wish I was. That's first roll of the night for me.
Oh my god. I rolled a 31.
Get that deck out.
Oh,
What the
boy.
bloody hell?
Let's see. Make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14. On a failed save, take 1d6 damage at the beginning of your turn for the next 1d6 rounds. You've been bled.
That fits. And it's for the next 2 rounds.
What was the check again?
14.
DC 14.
Constitution.
Con.
Okay. Do I do that now?
Yep.
Yep.
It's only on a fail he takes it, so if
Yep.
he succeeds, he's fine.
He did not succeed.
8.
Wow. Z failed
That
a
was
spell
that was
check.
with advantage too. I rolled 2 8s.
All right. You're going to take 2d6 damage. You take 5 damage from that. And then
Nobody gets out of Barovia.
you take
Unscathed.
you take 37 points of slashing damage
What?
as
I'm gonna uncannily dodge that.
so half that. As you leap forward and you just feel the claws run along your back and your flesh rip open, you reach out and your fingertips barely touch the door and into the keyhole, and you can almost hear their bodies slam against the door. It gets quiet. Here.
You buffoons! You all drew their attention as I'm rubbing my wound.
It gets
I'm over
quiet.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Hold on, you're still vapor at the moment.
It gets quiet.
Your form exists in a strange space. You feel different as it slowly materializes onto solid rock. You steady your stomach as the swirling void you pass through finally stops. You look around into the nothingness. A drifting silver sea filled with soft clouds. Dark streaks through the sky look like tears in a black fabric. The stone beneath your feet shakes and shifts as it drifts through this endless void. In the far distance, a ship sailing across the air sits listless in the darkness.
Whoa. Whoa. What? The. Are we on a floating piece of land?
It just drifts through the air, yes.
Wild.
Jesus.
It looks like a phallic member.
Do I know where I'm at?
AFK for a second.
You can do an Arcana check to see if you do.
Yeah, I have a guess, but I want the DM to tell me. Ooh, I can do an Arcana. Oh, you son of a dirty 20.
Okay. You've read about this place. This is the astral planes.
Ah, the astral sea.
The worlds between the worlds. The glue between the planes.
Why is Broman connected to all of these planes? We are in the astral planes, more specifically, the astral sea. All right, so we saw a ship.
Far away, yep.
Oh, okay. All right, like to look. I'm gonna walk around the island.
Okay.
I see halfling pirates on the ship.
You can't see anything on the ship. It's all but a dot in the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna help explore the island.
Okay. It's strange. It seems like you almost have all ecosystems here. There's water and there's some plant life and a frozen section as well as a magma that swirls and burns. You notice as you breathe in here, the air is almost thick but comforting, like a warm liquid filling your lungs.
I don't know if I like a warm liquid filling my lungs.
This is different. Well,
Does anything look familiar? Or...
We're on the astral planes.
yeah, astral planes, by the way.
Okay.
Do we see any flashes of light coming from that floating boat?
No?
Don't think we have too many options of where to go, though.
Are those bodies on the ground?
They are bodies. Skeletons.
I'm gonna go look at the one to the west.
In the ice area?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very cold here.
It's a Yeti.
You see it's humanoid. Looks like it's been here for quite some time. Some of the clothing is tore, half buried in the snow.
Any recognizable markings on the clothing?
No.
I'm gonna. Is that swamp bluish thing green?
To the east,
Yeah.
it just looks like fresh water.
I'm gonna take a handful of that and throw it into the lava.
Okay. As you reach down in it, it pulls you underneath it and you can't get it now. It's just
I was gonna believe it.
you cup up the water. It's cool to the touch. It's very
Okay.
clear. There's no fish or anything in it. You lift it up and take it over to the lava and toss it in. It hisses, and the steam just kind of merges with the thick air that you're breathing in. It is warmer over by the lava.
Expected.
There's a different body over there on the left, just above the Yeti. Is that significant or just aesthetic?
It's a halfling body.
No.
We've been here before. These are our dead bodies from the past.
Here from the future?
What was the body that was right there in front of Grayson?
Oh,
It's just
wait,
a humanoid.
that is strangely the same number and size as our party.
It is strangely that, isn't it?
Everybody, lay down on the skeleton that matches you.
Have you also paranoid?
I want to pull the body out of the cold area and lay it on the grass.
Okay, you do that. I can't
Whoa, don't
change.
move into
As
the
Z
lava.
falls into lava.
I can't do anything about that. The body's part of the
No,
map.
that's fine. That's just a shitty way to die. I'll go look at the smaller bones.
I'm gonna
as well.
look at the bones right above Blaylock.
Okay. Grayson, these do look like smaller, either halfling or gnome bones. Again, they look like they've been there quite some time.
And I'll move that over to where I move the other body.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Well, look, anything on the clothing or
Not really. I mean, as old as it is, even touching it just causes it to kind of fall apart. Galtier, you walk up to this one and you can see like an old pair of steampunk type goggles and a few gears and torn clothing.
Any idea how to get out of here, Blaylock?
No. I'm gonna go down to the one in the south east.
Okay. I'll have you make a perception check.
Good old 10.
17.
13.
Z stepped away. So like 72.
We'll wait for his, but continue about.
I'm gonna inspect the body. Do I notice any distinguishing characteristics?
I mean, he's kind of laying on an old shield. Looks like just a normal shield, but nothing. Some ratty, longer hair and torn clothing.
No adamantium armor. Z's back, by the way.
Zormir,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
23.
Gotta find you in the list here. Send you something.
Did anybody else notice this while I was gone?
Nope.
What edge of the land mass is
North.
the ship off of? North?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over there and just stand there squinting for a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey guys,
You
turn
see
around
something?
and then look back squinting. Kind of hold up my finger. Hey guys, the ship's getting closer.
Well, good. There's something else to see other than these corpses. There's a shield on the one in the southeast back where I was, and I'll point back to where I was.
Any distinguishing markings?
No.
This one right here had steampunk goggles,
Really?
kind of like the ones you gave Arlo before they were stolen. No, sorry, that wasn't Arlo. That was Grayson who gave them to Arlo. Never mind.
Mean these ones, and then I'll take off the ones that I have.
They look pretty similar.
Interesting.
Pick up the goggles and look through them.
Yeah, when you pick them up, they've got cracks in the lenses, so they're in pretty bad shape.
Detect magic.
Nah.
Nah.
Do we see Z standing off to the edge, or did he say
Yeah,
something?
he's standing up on the edge.
Z, what are you doing up there?
Did you not hear me? The ship is getting closer.
Well, I'll come up there and stand to his left.
I'm not going crazy, right? It is getting larger.
Now that we're all looking at it.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Can I, in any way, estimate how long it will take for it to get there?
At the rate it's moving, probably several hours.
Sit down cross-legged.
I kick him off the island. Oh boy. Well, I can't seem to figure any of this out.
I'm gonna go back over to the corpse in the middle, and I'm gonna investigate it, pick up the gears.
He's looking for hooves.
They're finally made gears.
Good craftsmanship.
And we see how any of these people died.
There's no
Is there
visible wounds, or they're pretty far decayed, so they could have been 100 years or more.
Perhaps we all have to die here?
I would prefer not to. Well, the ice area is definitely cold. You can tell the difference in temperatures walking around this little place.
The lava's definitely hot, I can say that much.
Trees down in the south. Anything significant?
It's a tree.
That's true.
Dead.
You're not giving us anything to work with, DM.
Oh, I've given you stuff to work with.
So we have a shield, we have goggles, we have gears.
What was on the two bodies you looked at, Grayson?
Just tattered clothes.
We have clothes.
What about the baby skeleton?
It was the same. He said it was just clothing.
No scales.
No wings.
Has anybody tried the goggles on?
They're broken, Zormir.
I
I'd
looked
rather
through them.
not.
There's nothing there.
I'll go over to the swamp.
It's not a swamp.
It looks very swampy.
Yeah. And am I in the swamp?
Yeah.
No toad's gonna eat me or anything?
Not at the moment.
Oh, good. Well, I say now is as good a time as any to take a long rest.
Not sure about that.
If we're definitely in a different plane, we have no idea how time works here either.
Do we notice anything off about gravity?
I wouldn't say specifically, no.
Well, we have at least 3 different elements: water, fire, and ice.
And Earth.
Technically, yes. And I guess ice and water are the same element.
And the Avatar was born.
I am Captain Planet.
Wait, whose heart?
Yeah, who's love?
Yeah.
That'd be Zormir.
Wait, but no, Grayson's the only one with a girlfriend here.
I just want to scan over the landscape. Is anything out looking like it is any more out of place than what
Oh,
these 3 areas?
interesting. Would you look at that? Huh.
You want to be more specific?
All right, just blink a few times, just calibrating. It's really hard to tell with no reference. I kind of get down and squint, like find a piece of grass to judge size based off of. Keep looking. Oh yeah, no, yep. No, ship's going faster.
Isn't the ship's gonna barrel into us any minute now,
How,
or
how big does it seem now? How close?
I mean, it's getting closer. You can't make out anything on the ship itself, but it's growing in size as it gets closer.
Does it seem angry?
You've never seen anything like it.
Well, we either figure out something to do before the ship gets here, or we be prepared for whatever is on that ship. I have a feeling the ship might not be good, but it could be our ticket out.
did we look in either of
in
the
the
trees?
environment?
Go ahead.
Was
Look out
that?
of place.
No.
Well, I'm not the brightest, but I'm not seeing anything here.
Can I see the goggles?
I toss in the goggles that I picked up.
I'm gonna saunter over to the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in the water.
All right.
And the plane blows up.
You now have wet goggles.
I'm gonna put them on.
Okay.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna put my face into the water.
Okay. Classic Zormir here. Yeah, you shove your face under the water. It's pretty clear. Kind of light sandy bottom.
Don't see anything.
Don't see anything. Nope.
All right. I come up gasping for air. I
I'm
walk
gonna do
over,
that to the lava.
walk back over to the group, take the goggles off, toss them back to Grayson. I'm out of ideas.
Bud.
Recheck these trees to see if they're hollow. Make sure there's no portals inside of them. These aren't showing.
There's nothing that looks special or different about them.
I got nothing either then.
I wonder. I'd like to use the Wand of Ether and then put it on my rifle.
Okay.
And I'd like to go to the south.
Okay.
And I'd like to fire that weapon off.
Which direction?
South.
Okay.
Not at the ship.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm wondering what this will do here in the Astral Sea.
Give me a second. I haven't had that open in a while. All right. Roll a d20.
Okay. Three.
Okay. Now roll a d100.
84.
Okay. All right. Jesus, man.
You didn't give us anything. We're wandering around this daggone island looking at skeletons and putting goggles and faces in the oceans.
All right. You fire the gun and it fires out through the space. And you feel like a trickle running down your cheek. You take 6 damage.
Choke just hit you in the eye.
That's
What?
unclimactic. Interesting results here in the Astral Sea. Oh, pay me no mind. I am just waiting for the ship.
Take 3 more damage.
Oh, ow, it's still bleeding. Ow. Interesting.
Are you going back to the group?
Yeah, I'll go back to the group.
Okay. Take 4 more damage.
Do you see something wrong
Yeah.
with his face?
You see, like, it's almost like he's sweating, but it's just blood coming out of him.
Huh?
The heck
not
did
good.
you do over there, Blaylock?
I'm not sure. The effect of such ethereal magic in the astral plane has very strange effects.
Take 5 more damage.
You're just gonna die.
He's bleeding out.
Figured since the... Ooh, that really stings. I figured since we were here, I'd not have another opportunity to test this out in the astral plane. Oof, excuse me for a second, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Take 4 more damage before that, and then cast your Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So kick yourself.
Just kick my own.
Bonk.
I kicked my own.
Great boy.
All right.
Your wounds heal and you do stop bleeding. The effect, by the way, was you begin bleeding from random parts of your body. Each round you take 1d6 until a heal spell is cast on you.
I was wondering if that was the case.
Yikes.
Well, would anyone else like to give it a try?
No,
No.
thanks.
No. Good.
Very interesting. I will have to see about coming back here.
And as the ship slowly draws closer and you're puzzled at the state of your existence at this moment, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Evil. Pure evil.
Oh, I haven't even got to evil yet.
What?
See, the next 4 sessions are going to be us going through these portals.
The
Probably.
the next yeah.
Yeah.
Fanboy laughs. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for coming out with us tonight. I had so much fun. I love putting this stuff together. So we appreciate you joining us in the dungeon. A few exciting things coming up. One, don't forget Factor 75. So they're our sponsor for the next foreseeable future. So you can check them out. I see 3 people have checked them out. So we appreciate your support there. I'm going to pick up a box as well so I can try it out. And again, it's freshly non-frozen prepared food shipped straight to your door that you can just toss in the microwave. And it's great for people who do keto or wanting to be calorie smart, those kind of things, vegan and vegetarian. So use my link or go to gofactor75.com and use Factor SE3430 to get $130 off across 6 boxes.
So for me, delivery is Tuesday, and of those 8 meals, each one can be different. Unlike with HelloFresh, where you had 2 meals of one type.
Yeah.
So I got 8 completely different things.
So you don't want to miss next week for certain. These next few weeks, you're going to want to be glued to Twitch. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. On top of that, late September 24th, we're going to be doing, announce our community one shot with the community leaders. We're going to have Banter and Babble. We're going to have King Cuddles. We're going to have Mike from Trinor Studios join us, and we're going to do a little one shot here, and Grayson's going to be in that, as well as our representative from 7D. And yeah, that's going to be super hype. And after we do that one is when we're going to start delving into all the communities. We're going to run one for the Cuddles community. We're going to run one for our community, of course. And we may even have like Blaylock DM it and that kind of stuff. So don't want it to all be me for sure. So, and B&B as well. Yeah, for the B&B community. So we want to get into doing more in that. We want to include you all in that, and we want you to have fun. It won't be as serious as this. In fact, it's going to be insane having Cuddles in there. They're probably never going to make it out of the tavern or whatever. So that should be insane. So yeah. So that's what's coming up. We'll be with you Wednesday as the official, unofficial pre-show show to Banter and Babble. We may be doing Atlas. We may be doing Hunting. We may be doing Fall Guys. I don't know. Well, come over to our Discord, check us out, and let us know what you want to play that day, because we're pretty open. Usually these folks can tell you Wednesday morning I post, what y'all want to play tonight? And that's what we play. So if nobody picks anything, I just pick what I'm into at the moment. So
we have too many options sometimes.
We do. We really do. Rogue the Confused and Fish Return. Oh, God. I don't know about that stuff. And for those of you who travel, keep in mind, I believe we're going to be at Midland Mall Comic Con. Return of the Midland Mall Comic Con coming up in March, but that's quite a bit of ways off. But keep it in mind. Keep your March open. So if you want to do in-persons. So we do, Cherry. We do. We want to see Blanco play as well. There's so many of these folks from the community we want to see play. So we got to get that going. All right. As always, thank you to all of you that support us. Thank you for Yazik and Ant House Beats for our intro outro music. We freaking love it. And thank you for Half-Ass Beer Review for doing your awesome beer reviews. So this is good. So we're gonna take you over probably to Zach Dynamite. I'll see who's streaming, but until next time, we will see you in the dungeon.
No, I'll see you in the plane.
Take care.
The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip, but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad. Y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, willing to rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level that ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking.